Saan po nanggaling yung pera na pinagpagawa ninyo ng inyong munisipyo?
Actually, nag-loan po kami sa DBP.
Oh, totoo ba yun o hindi siya approve yung loan ninyo?
Previously, hindi tayo...
Sagutin mo ako, Iho. Kasi dito sa research na nangyari, nandito sa state ako, alam ko na nag-loan kayo sa DBP for 150 million. Tama. Pero disapprove. Why? Because you lack the seal of good housekeeping and other requirements. Yun po yung research dito eh. So saan nyo kinuha yung pera na pinagpagawa nyo ng munisipyo?
Actually po yun ay na-approve din kasi kami ay naging awardee na rin po ng seal of good SLG.
Kailan kayo nag-take ng loan sa DBP?
Hindi ko po matandaan yung date.
Kailan na-approve yung loan ninyo na sinasabi mo kung totoo man yun? Remember that you're under oath. Pag mapatunayan ko na hindi ka nagsasabi, kukulong kita. Para magkaintindihan po tayo. Lahat po ng tinidiscuss ng Bawang Batangas na may ginawa po silang amendments tsaka corrections at saka yung mga actions ng COA, this is flowed from the very start. May I know, Madam COA, if yung pong Bawan Plaza, which contains the basketball court, tama po ba consider namin?
Hello po. Yes po, dati pong basketball court po ng Bawan, yung Bawan Plaza Hotel po ngayon.
Okay, thank you. How do you classify this? Is it part of the public domain or is it property of public dominion? Madam COA.
Sorry, Your Honor. Since it is owned by the municipality of Bawan, since it is, therefore it is of public dominion, Your Honor.
If it is part of public dominion, then it is governed by the Civil Code of the Philippines. Tama po ba? Specifically Article 420 of the Civil Code.
Yes, Your Honor.
Which enumerates the property of public dominion.
Yes,
Tama rin po ba?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but
I will read
that specific provision.
I will read the specific provision for the information of everybody.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Article 420 of the new Civil Code. The following things are property of public dominion. Those intended for public use, such as roads, canals, rivers, torrents, ports and bridges constructed by the state, banks, shores, roadsteads, and others of similar character. Number 2, those which belong to the state without being for public use and are intended for some public service or for the development of the national wealth. We also have Article 421, all other property of the state which is not of the character stated in the preceding article is patrimonial property. So, hindi po patrimonial property yung enumerated by 420. Di po ba, Madam COA?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Article 422 of the new Civil Code also states that property of public dominion, when no longer intended for public use or for public service, shall form part of the patrimonial property of the state. So, yung po basketball court, ginagamit po ng for public use. Di po ba? Would you agree with that also?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, we also read the local government code, which also state that disposition of the LGU's real property there must first be public hearings. 2, concurrence of the majority of the Sangguniang members, Section 11 of the Local Government Code. And I will quote, local government offices and facilities shall not be transferred, relocated, or converted to other uses unless public hearings are first conducted for the purpose and the concurrence of the majority of all the members of the Sanggunian. It's a provision of law also. Madam Kawa.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, would you also agree that there is a process that should be done before a property of public dominion can be converted to patrimonial property?
Tama po, Your Honor.
Ginawa po ba ng Bawan Municipal Government yun?
I could not directly answer that question, Your Honor. Maybe we could...
That's why I asked if there's a lawyer from Bawan. Kaya kung tinanong kung may abogado. Now, the lawyer from the municipality or municipal government of Bawan, would you agree with what we have discussed with COA? Or you're not aware of this?
SP Secretary, are you aware?
Hindi, yung katabi yata niya nag-raise ng kamay eh.
Sino nag-raise na kamay?
Katabi niya.
Wala pong lawyer sa amin.
May nagtaas ng kamay kanina dyan sa inyo. Meron talaga nagtaas ng kamay eh. Kung meron lawyer na kasama, ang government official.
May tinawag lang yata po doon sa staff. Chairman ako, before we proceed now, former Vice Mayor Magbuo, sir, excuse na po kayo para makapahinga po kayo. Yun na, excuse. Ma'am, Gerald, pakisabi na lang po pa na excuse na po siya. Please proceed, Chairman ako.
Gusto daw po niyang manood.
Sorry? Gusto
daw po niya nandito.
Sige. Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Thank you.
With the indulgence of Chairman Romy Apop. Mr. Chair, apparently, Mr. Chair, there's no lawyer among the public officers from Bawan, Municipality of Bawan. But I would like to humbly suggest because lahat maganda po yung line of questioning niya, I would humbly suggest po to Chairman Romy Apop, maybe we can ask the officials from Bawan, since may kasabihan po na ignorance of the law excuses no one, and they're there to precisely do administrative functions. Perhaps they can answer the questions of Chairman Romy Apop directly. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ginawa niyo po ba yung local government of Bawan to convert yung public plaza and the basketball court from being a property of public dominion na maging patrimonial property ng Bawan? May ginawa po ba kayo?
Actually po, yung pong area yun ay matagal nang hindi ginagamit as basketball.
Hindi po yun ang kasagutan dun sa tanong ko. Ang tanong ko po kung may ginawa kayong proseso o protocol para kung ma-convert yung basketball court at saka public plaza from being a property of public dominion para maging patrimonial property ng Bawan, Batangas. May ginawa ba kayo? Pursuant to the law? Kasi kailangan may gagawin kayo according to the law.
Since that time po ako hindi pa SP Secretary noon, kaya yung naging process noon, hindi po ako aware.
Sige, papuhin ko yung tanong ko. Sa being the Sangguniang Bayan Secretary, may alam ka ba na ginawa ng Bawan, Batangas na i-convert from public dominion to patrimonial property yung Bawan Plaza at saka basketball court? Kasi according to my research, si Konsehal Dalanin lang ang nag-object. Dito sa aking research,
SB Secretary. Yes or no naman yung sagot.
Actually, sanay po, wala po ako alam dahil nga po, records na titingnan ko. Kasi 2013, tapos na po yung agreement during maging SB Secretary ako.
Okay. Now, did COA look into this, whether na-convert yung public plaza being a part of public dominion to patrimonial property so that it can be leased or rented to by the local government of Bawan, Batangas? Kasi sa tingin ko, hindi nyo nakita ito eh.
With that, Chairman, ako, before ko answer sa the query, para makapaganda po kayo ng sagot. Ms. Janelle, sino ba yung nandito kayo na former councilor na nakasama doon nung time na to? Kasi this is 2013. Yung from audit was made 2014. So, this transaction was made prior to that year. Sino ba yung matatama ba may resolution ba converting?
Mr. Chair, ang kasama ko lang po ditong konsehal ngayon ay si Konsehal William Abraham po. Kami lang po dalawa dito ang nasa term ko po.
Pero may matandaan ka ba na pumasa kayo ng resolution converting such property from dominion to patrimonial?
Ang naalala ko nga po yung gagawin, yung pong basketball court, hindi lang po yung basketball court, yun po yung bantayan din ng mga bayani ng bayan ng Bawan. Kaya po, ang naalala ko po ay tinutulan po talaga namin yung Attorney Johnny Magboo dahil nga po, ang stand ko po, pag po nalilito ako sa loob po ng konseho, bumabalik po ako sa stand ko ng pagmamay-ari ng bayan ng Bawan ay gustong pong manatiling pagmamay-ari ng aming bayan.
So, as far as you remember, wala pong resolution na naipasa? Wala ka pong natandaan?
Dahil po kay under oath ay gusto ko po munang i-confirm ulit po yun, pero sa ngayon po ay wala po ako naaalala.
Okay, thank you. Yung isa pang councilor na person, sir, did you remember passing a resolution during the time?
Good morning po, Your Honor. Doon po sa query ni Chairman Akop ay wala rin po akong natandaan na ginawa ng Sangguniang Bayan o ng LGU.
That time?
That time, yes.
Anong taon po sa LGU that time?
Ano po, sir?
Anong taon? What year?
Hindi ko na rin po matanda.
No, as councilor.
Councilor po ako simula 2010 hanggang 2019. Kasabay ko po si Honorable Janine Dalangin.
Okay, thank you. Chairman ako, please proceed with ko.
Ayun po yung hindi po niyo natignan yung aspeto na ito, Madam COA. And it did not form part of your investigation kasi wala pa akong narinig sa inyong report tungkol dito.
Yes, Your Honor, it was not covered in the report. But if I could refer you to Engineer Romy Virana, they were the ones who inspected that site, Your Honor. So maybe he could provide some information for that matter. Engineer
Yes,
Romy Virana.
please proceed, Sir Virana.
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, nung magkanda kami ng...
Pakilapit lang po ng microphone.
Nung magkanda kami ng appraisal doon, Your Honor, yung ginagawa niyong hotel, ongoing na yung construction ng hotel. Kaya hindi na namin tiningnan kung ano pa yung history ng property. Kasi inassume namin na yung pagtayo ng hotel doon, walang problema. Ibig sabihin, legal ang pagkatayo doon or yung property, patrimonial na ba o ano. Kasi nandun na po yung ongoing na yung construction ng hotel
Thank you. May proceed, Mr. Chairman.
Please proceed, Chairman ako.
Madam COA, ngayon alam nyo na. Di po ba? Na dapat meron pang mangyari o gagawin o ginawa ang local government unit of Bawan bago maging patrimonial property yung plaza so that it can be leased or disposed of pursuant to the local government code. Kasi ang sinasabi ng local government code, in answer to the statement of the Sangguniang Bayan na matagal nang hindi ginagamit. Kahit na matagal nang hindi ginagamit, before you can dispose of patrimonial property, meron po kayong susundin na batas, which is the local government code. Local government offices and facilities shall not be transferred, relocated, or converted to other uses unless public hearings are first conducted for the purpose and the concurrence of the majority of all the members of Sangguniang concerned is obtained. So yun ang requirement. And inulit po ito sa isang desisyon ng Korte Suprema. At ang sinabi na bago may renta o malis yung isang property ng isang local government unit, there must have been one, yung meeting po ng Sangguniang Bayan concerning the conversion ng patrimonial property and abandoning its current purpose. So kahit hindi nyo na ginagamit, kailangan pa rin magkaroon kayo ng meeting ng Sangguniang Bayan. Yun po ang requirement ng batas eh. At ang pangalawa is that majority of all Sangguniang Bayan members must have voted in favor of such conversion. Hindi po yata nyo ginawa ito eh. Kaya sinasabi ko, nung hindi nyo po ginawa ito, hindi naging patrimonial property yung Philippine Plaza, and therefore, hindi po pwedeng ilis. It cannot be the subject of a contract. Would you agree, Madam Kowa?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Kasi ito yung aspeto na hindi nyo nakita sa investigasyon. So magmula doon sa una, mali na. Kahit na anong correction ang ginawa ninyang Bawan local government, doon sa inyong findings, wala na dahil illegal from the very start. Hindi nyo sinunod yung batas eh. Di po ba?
Tama po yun.
Yes. Kasi kung basahin nyo po yung civil code at saka yung local government code, wala pong nasunod dun. And therefore, these laws were violated by the local government unit of Bawan, Batangas. Marami pong salamat, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Chairman Ako.
Doon lang po natin makita na mali na talaga yung ginawa ng government of Bawan, Batangas.
Thank you, Chairman. Anyway, SP, Secretary, may mga nangyari bang demolition doon? Sa public plaza?
Actually, yun pong basketball court ay inilipat sa ibang location.
Tanong kita, siyempre, kung nilipat, may demolition nangyari. Tama?
Yes po.
Mayroon. Now, a while ago, ma'am, doon sa findings ba nakuha na na-establish ba kung anong mga na-demolish doon?
Your Honor, hindi namin po alam kung may demolition doon kasi nung magkaroon kami ng inspection, may ongoing construction na po yung hotel.
Ongoing na?
Opo.
Okay. Miss Janelle.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Kudyal, you mentioned about doon po sa mga landmarks doon sa public plaza kanina. It was demolished ba?
Nawala po yung buong, iba na po itsura niya. Tapos yung mga bayani po inilipat po sa kabila po.
Inilipat sa kabila? Saan kabila?
Sa Plaza Orense. Plaza Orense po. Katapat po.
Katapat. Pero, so definitely, may nangyari doon na pagbabago doon sa plaza. Of course, kasi pinataya ng hotel.
Opo.
Now, yung public plaza ba, Kudyal, When was that declared as public plaza? Sa history po. Kailan ba naging municipality yung Bawan?
Hindi ko po lang maalala, Mr. Chair.
I-google mo nga. Google mo nga. Anyway, kasi ganito po, SB, Secretary. Alam mo kasi, ang titingnan ko yan, dyan, baka may problema pa kayo dun sa National Historical Commission Charter. May mga specific permission kayo dun. For example, yung sinasabi niya mga statue, if that public plaza and that includes mga statue doon was part of was declared as national cultural heritage, may problema po kayo. That's number one. SB, marinig ka muna. Second, if that public plaza exists more than 50 years, may problema din kayo because you have to get the certificate of clearance from the National Historical Commission before gumawa kayo ng pagbabago. Yan laging problema ng mga LGU. Well, in fact, in my LGU, in my province, yun din ngayon ang problema, yung merkado doon, because the market exists for more than 50 years. Ang ginawa na doon, improvement lang, hindi na sila napatayo ng hotel. Ay problema. May kaso. Kaya kung ang bawat public plaza exists more than 50 years, prior to that, before that development of that or that project, may problema po kayo. May problema ang mayor, may problema vice mayor, may problema. No, vice mayor, ministerial lang eh. Unless bumoto siya kung he divide the house or the council. Pero ang problema patingon siya, except for those who voted against or oppose or leave the session hall during the deliberation. Yun po, maliban din sinasabi ni Chairman Akop kanina, yung violation dun sa dalawa o local government code, eto may problema pa kayo if proven na indeed more than 50 years yung existence sa public plaza at the same time wala kayong clearance from the National Historical Commission. Kaya mas maganda sana nandito si Mayor at saka si Vice. Before we proceed, let me acknowledge the presence of Congressman Kit Flores, Vice Chairperson Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reform, representing 2nd District of Bukidnon. Boss, thank you for coming, boss. Yes, sir, nanakot.
Pwede po bang matanong si Consi Dalangin? Dito po sa report sa akin, kayo po lang ang nag-reject o umayaw dun sa idea o proposal na baguhin yung use ng public plaza ng Bawan, Batangas. Totoo po ba ito?
Yes po, Mr. Honor.
Meno, pwede ko po bang malaman ano po yung dahilan ninyo? Bakit kayo umaayaw dun sa proposal?
Mr. Chair, being honest po, that time po kasi ay wala din po kaming munisipyo noon. I mean, giba din po. So, yung thought po na mawawala din po ang plaza. Kaya po, hindi po talaga po ako noon.
So, wala na po kayong munisipyo, wala pa kayong plaza.
That time po.
Opo. Sangguniang Bayan Secretary.
Yes.
Ano po ang dahilan? Bakit giniba ninyo yung munisipyo po ninyo?
Actually po yun ay nagpagawa po ng bagong munisipyong mas malaki. Pero kumuha rin naman po kami ng clearance sa National Historical Commission. Kaya po na-preserve yung passage ng dating munisipyo.
Now, saan po nanggaling yung pera na pinagpagawa ninyo ng inyong munisipyo?
Actually, nag-loan po kami sa DBP.
Totoo ba yun o disapprove yung loan ninyo?
Previously, hindi kaya...
Sagutin mo ako, Iho. Kasi dito sa research na nangyari, nandito sa data ko, alam ko na nag-loan kayo sa DBP for 150 million. Tama. Pero disapprove. Why? Because you lack the seal of good housekeeping and other requirements. Yun po yung research dito eh. So saan mo kinuha yung pera na pinagpagawa nyo ng munisipyo?
Actually po yun ay na-approve din kasi kami ay naging awardee na rin po ng seal of good SLG.
Kailan kayo nag-take ng loan sa DBP?
Hindi ko po matandaan yung date.
Kailan na-approve yung loan ninyo na sinasabi mo kung totoo man yun? Remember that you're under oath. Pag mapatunayan ko na hindi ka nagsasabi, ikukulong kita.
Narito pa kami municipal accountant, mas alam po niya yung record regarding our financial statement.
Ay?
Financial record.
Kayo po ang tinatanong ko eh.
Alam ko po yun ay na-approve. Yung exact date lamang po ang hindi ko maalala.
Yung accountant?
Your Honor, wait, pwede ka pong, check ko lang po yung record ko pa. Kung ano.
Kowan, did you look into this also? No.
No, Your Honor. We just focused on the issues forwarded to the fraud audit team, Your Honor.
Kasi, according to the information that I have, Sangguniang Bayan Secretary, nung hindi na-approve yung loan, first loan nyo, doon kayo pumunta sa COMNET.
No po, Your Honor.
No. No.
Yes po, kasi previously nga po hindi na-approve, pero after nang ma-comply namin yung requirements, ay na-approve din po yan later. Later dates nga lang po, kaya medyo nagtagal na hindi napatigil ang paggagawa.
Okay, thank you. Can you, SB, can you provide this committee yung agreement between COMNET and the local government unit of Batangas, Bawan, Batangas, regarding yung use ng kwan ng yung list ninyo sa pag-list ninyo ng public plaza?
Okay po, ito-provide ko namin.
Yes. I do not know if kwan now, Madam Kowa, you conducted a fraud audit doon po sa water system ng Bawan, tama?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Ano po ang current status ng inyong fraud audit na yun? Tapos na po ba?
At tapos na po, Your Honor, also in 2017 po.
Now, were there laws violated?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ano po ang ginawa ng COA regarding this one? Were cases filed against those responsible?
We issued, of course, the notice of disallowance, indicating all the persons responsible. At the same time, we forwarded the fraud audit report to the Office of the Ombudsman for the filing of appropriate charges on which was received. The report on the Bawan Waterworks System audit was received by the Office of the Ombudsman on December 20 po, 2017.
2017.
Yes, Your Honor.
So na-file pala yung report ng Kwan ng 2017, yung water system. Now, regarding po dito sa Bawan Plaza, you also conducted a fraud audit, tama po?
Tama po.
Natapos nyo rin po lahat?
Natapos po namin noong May 25, 2017 yung fraud audit report and was forwarded to the Office of the Ombudsman and received by the Office of the Ombudsman on July 20, 2017 po.
Mr. Chair, since cases were filed insofar as the issue of the Bawan Water Station and the Bawan Plaza were already filed with the Ombudsman, may I move that we write a letter to the Ombudsman asking ano po yung current status ng mga kaso kung meron man na-file tungkol dito po sa report ng COA regarding these two issues. So,
Second, Mr. Chair.
Before the chair rules on that motion, just for the information of the members and the resource persons, and that includes the COA, we have already sent a communication to Ombudsman, and the Ombudsman has already replied to this committee through the chair na yung Bawan Water System tsaka yung sa public plaza, ulit na rin na lang po yung communication from the Ombudsman. Through email ang pala ito, no? Anyway, basahin ko lang po. Now, but of course, this is not official. This is through email. And wala kang signatory. Wala rin signatory. But look no read na lang po. And siguro, Chairman ako will just amend the motion that was made and duly seconded by Rep. Flores. Good day. This is dated. Ano bang date nito? Wala. February 5. No, yung reply ng COA. Good day. This refers to the letter of the Honorable Chairperson, the Committee on Public Accounts, requesting information update on the fraud audit reports forwarded by the Commission on Audit to the Office of the Ombudsman. Such reports involve the use of public land by the municipality of Bawan, Batangas, to a private entity. Please be informed that based on our records, the complaint was subjected to a fact-finding investigation and subsequently closed and terminated on February 19, 2021. At present, our records do not show any case filed or pending against Mayor Ren Tulor and Vice Mayor Ronald Crosat. Kindly bear with us when we include the case folders to be able to prepare for a more formal reply to the Honorable Chairperson's query. So, kailangan lang dito follow up, no? Sa COA. Okay? Sa Ombudsman. Now, and the letter of COA was only addressed to the issue regards to lease of public land by the municipality of Bawan, Batangas to Cognet. Yung Batangas water system wala po dito sa letter. So, siguro, Chairman ako, we'll just follow up the Ombudsman once again. COMSET is directed to follow up, no, and an official reply coming from Office of the Ombudsman through Chairman Martires. Pati na po yung sa BWS, pag-follow up na lang po. Pero, initially, though this is not official, ang sinasabi ko dito, yung lease contract doon sa public plaza was already closed and terminated February 19, 2011 at 2021. But of course, we have to follow up this, no? Para makuha natin yung lahat na records.